Okay. I'm very sad indeed not to be with you tonight on Gaieties' 70th anniversary. But the great cricketing god in the sky has said no to me. I can't make it. And he's about the only fellow I listen to. I've only written one cricketing poem in my life, and it goes like this. I saw Len Hutton in his prime, another time, another time. I sent this poem to my friend Simon Gray, and the next day I rang him and I said, "Did you get my poem?" And he said, "I got it, yes." I said, "What do you think of it?" He said, "Well, I haven't finished it yet." So that's what you get when you send your poems to your old friends. I've been with Gaieties since, about 40 years, and the club has had its ups and downs inevitably, as has had all its individuals, all those people who played for us over all these years, including me. I remember once I was in the position of captain in the 70s, and we went down to Dover, a bloody long way, 2.5 hour journey, and they batted first. And I put on young Dick Wise, as we used to call him. I think many people still call him, to bowl his leg breaks, which he did. And the batsman hit his second ball right up in the air, mishit it. It spun and twirled and swirled in the air, and I was underneath it. And of course I dropped it. The very next over, precisely the same thing happened. Dick Wise bowled the ball, the batsman hit it. It went up and up in the air, swirled and twirled and spun, and I was again right underneath it, and I dropped it. So we then went into bat, and I put myself in number 10, and one of our batsmen was winning the game for us. And of course I immediately and brilliantly ran him out. I was then clean bowled middle stump for a duck, and we lost the game by about 6 runs. Then we had to drive all the bloody way back from Dover to London. And I said to myself, why am I doing this? Spending a Sunday going all the way to Dover to bugger up the bloody game. But I knew why I was doing it finally, because I've always loved cricket, and I've always loved Gaieties cricket. It's part of it's right in my bones. In fact, it's a major part of my life, and has been for the last 40 years. And we've had a remarkable response from so many different people. And I must say, we've also had our triumphs. There are so many that I can't even enumerate them, but one or two examples are, for example, that wonderful first partnership, that partnership, opening partnership between Ian Smith and Justin Focus against Roehampton some years ago. in which they put on 264 for the first wicket. Followed some years later by Ian Smith yet again with Jamie Elliott, who put on over another 200 to beat Hoddesdon by 10 wickets. Hoddesdon, a very strong club. I also have a memory of, was it a dream, that someone called Matthew Burton once took 7 wickets for 7 runs against Beddington, all clean bowled. Now he can verify whether this is the case or not. And there's another wonderful Roehampton story. It so happens when, before the game, they said to us, you know, we have a very strong side. We've got about 9 Aussies. They've come all the way from bloody Melbourne to play against you. And you're really up against a formidable force. And John Gleasier, bowling at his very top, fast leg breaks, took 7 for 31 and went through them like a dose of salt. So we've gone down the drain a number of times, but we've had our triumphs almost, more than that, more than many times. The fact is, however, that what has informed the club over all these years is the extraordinary conviction, enthusiasm, belief, and sheer enjoyment and relish in playing the game for this really rather, I must say, remarkable and unique wandering side. And to keep going for 70 years is, I think, quite an extraordinary achievement. So, although I'm very sorry that I can't be with you, I want to raise my glass of champagne to Gaieties Cricket Club and to you, and I ask you to do the same. I'll see you on the Gaieties 75th anniversary.